I'm an addict for sneakers.
What's good? It's your boy DJ Dell's back with a brand new episode here at the Sneaker Addict Show. Brand new podcast. Before I start, hit the thumbs up button right now if you love watching, listening, in this case, the show. And let's start it off. We'll speak about LeBron James making the decision with his jersey. He's running with number 23. He's going to go back to number 23. Since he's going back to Cleveland, he's going to go back to the number 23. What's your thoughts? I told you mine last week. A lot of people said their thoughts last week, but I wanted to check in with this topic again since he has announced it today. What's your thoughts on it? Because my thoughts are still the same as last week's, but there is something that I did realize, and it kind of makes me want him to be number 23 again. Me, someone who's a fan of sneakers, loves kicks, and loves LeBron's earlier models, I want those shoes to retro, and from my understanding, they will be retroing in a year or so. That's not definite. That's just me hearing a lot of information from a lot of different people who know someone who knows someone who knows someone. So, basically, he should be putting out retros in the next couple of years. Maybe as soon as next year. And being that he's going back to Cleveland, I think it will probably happen next year. And being that a lot of his older models have the 23 on them, it makes more sense. If he's going to go back, he signed to Nike. He's a big deal when it comes to sneakers. And if he's going to bring back his old models with the number 23 on some of them, why not change your number back? Why not? So, that's my kind of new take on it. I still feel like he won championships with the 6 on his jersey. I think he needs to stay with the 6, but I accept, the 23 as far as from a sneaker addict, sneakerhead, whatever you want to call me, whatever you want to call yourself. From this point of view, I could dig it that he's going back to the 23 now that I've looked at it in a different lane. But I suggest you checking that podcast out because I also speak about the whole value of his shoes, how the price range on resellers, how they fluxed and moved around as he went from one team to the next and now going back. It's a really interesting podcast. I'll put a link in the description box below. I suggest checking that out, putting that on standby, and checking it out after this. And there'll be another episode that I think you're going to want to check out also. And that's what we'll speak about next. But before we do, make sure to put your 2 cents in on the whole thing with LeBron's jersey number. Do you like that he's going with the number 23, or you prefer the number 6? Or did you want him to be number 45 or a different number? Leave your comments in the box. Now, let's speak about Sneakercon. I went to Sneakercon yesterday, and it was totally something I did spur of the moment. Every time Sneakercon comes to New York City, I have a ton of people that are like, yo, you gotta go to Sneakercon. A lot of fans of the show really want me to go. They want to meet me. I was on the phone talking to Dallas Penn, and if you don't know who he is, he does a whole lot of different things, and he's on YouTube also. Since you're on YouTube already, you can just search Dallas Penn with 2 N's, and you can catch up and find out everything he does, because he does a whole bunch of different stuff. Highly entertaining, and a cool dude too. Definitely a real cool dude. And he basically was like, yo, you should go, man. You're not far away from there. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go. So I went. Shout out to also Yu Ming. Got there around 3:30. And, man, as soon as I walked in and I started walking around, people were recognizing me from the show. And before you know it, it was like my 10th photo with people that watched the show. And I was only there for maybe like 15-20 minutes. I started realizing that it was a good thing I came, because before you know it, it was just craziness. I mean, I must have took 100 photos. I've been trying to post a lot of people that took photos with me that are fans of the show. I've been trying to repost them all on my Facebook, which is The Real DJ Dells, and post them on my Instagram, which is Team DJ Dells. If you took a photo with me and I haven't reposted it, just tag it Team DJ Dells, and I always check all the photos and I'll repost it. I met so many people that watched the show yesterday. I mean, some, were just such diehard fans of the show, and they were so happy to see me, and I was so happy to see them. I went there yesterday because so many people always tell me, please go to the show whenever they see me take a picture with a fan that I may run into, whether it's at the mall or the movie theaters. They're like, go to one of these sneaker conventions so we can meet you, A lot of people that are attending, they watch your show. They'd love to meet you. Literally, they'll try to convince me in the comment boxes whenever I post photos meeting fans of the show that I'll randomly meet. And it always sticks in the back of my mind when people are writing those comments. Like, I always remember that, because I really do got a lot of love for my supporters and my fans. Without you guys, there's no show. And after yesterday, I'm so motivated to just keep going. Like, unless people just stop watching, I'm not going to stop now, because I really had no clue, like, how much people love watching until I was there, and I could see it in people's eyes. Like, they really were happy to see me yesterday. And I was shocked, because, you read comments all the time in the description box, and it's just bland because you're not hearing anything. You're not seeing the person say it. Going there and just hearing people just talk about how much they love watching my show, and, face to face, and just being really happy to, like, meet me, and me being happy to meet them because they watch the show and it makes them happy. It makes me happy. And as much energy as some fans were giving me, I was giving it right back, man. I mean, there was a point that some dude was with his friend and he had his camera and he was like, let's do a bird's eye view and take a photo. I grabbed his camera, I changed it from photo to video, and I started doing the bird's eye view with his camera, passed it back to him, and he posted it on his Instagram. Like, I was having fun with everyone I met that came up to me and, noticed me from my show and was, showing love. And I have a nice video. It's like a almost 30-minute video going through most of the tables. And, there was a couple of fans that were just there at the right time. And the moment was captured. It was really dope, man. So you'll see some fans throughout the episode that I met. There was these two kids. They follow my Vine. Like, if you follow me on Vine, that means you like a super diehard fan. Like, because my Vine is all personal stuff. I don't really do sneakers, I do sometimes, but it's just short little videos. So you follow my Vine, which is DJ Dells. If you're looking for my Vine, it's just search DJ Dells. You'll find it, DJ DELZ. And they were like, yo, we saw your announcement on Vine, and we were like, yo, we're gonna be here at 3. We're gonna look for you. And they found me, and they were really excited. And I was really excited to meet them. Like, it was fun. We had a blast. One of them was wearing Yoda shoes, and they know, like, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Speaking of that, man, me and Dallas Penn, we shot probably for like 45 minutes, talked about Star Wars, to sneakers, to just collecting all kinds of stuff. It's a great episode. If you watch Dallas Penn, you watch DJ Dells, it's going to be a treat. And it's probably going to be about 30 minutes long of us just, shooting the shit. You're going to love it. Be on the lookout for that episode. Be on the lookout for an episode 2 with Jeff Staple. In the video I posted already, the coverage of the event, you've seen a little bit of me and him and a little bit of some of his shoes. This episode, I'm going to be going through a lot of his projects that he was involved with, and it's really something special. And that'll be up in a couple of days, along with the Dallas Penn episode. There's an extended version to what you've seen with the artist Freehand Profit. I just go into more details in this video of the Ewing Athletic 33 high mask that he designed, and if you're a fan of him, you definitely want to check that out. I just posted that a couple of hours ago. And also Relevant Customs, I did a really detailed video with a bunch of their shoes. They do amazing customs. If you don't know about them, they designed Jay-Z's Brooklyn Zoo Air Jordan 1, which has, I think, like 10 or so different animal skin on the shoe, from different animals, from like snakes to elephant. They actually have elephant like skin on the shoe. It's like crazy. But they did a shoe, Brooklyn Zoo, for Jay-Z, we go into a detailed review of the shoe, breaking down all the different animals that are used on the shoe. I'm close up filming while they're breaking it down. We go through some other shoes as they're using stingray materials. Yo, the video's gonna be so dope. So be on the lookout for that. And they're from my neck of the woods. They're from Westchester, 914. So we got along really well. And it's just a really nice video. It flows real nice and whatnot. Shout out to everyone from Westchester, from Greenburgh to Mount Vernon to Ardsley to Yonkers, White Plains, everyone in Westchester, man. Shout out to everyone because that's where I'm from. And it was a blast going through their work because they do some incredible work. So look out for that episode. But there is some of their work in this episode I posted last night, which there'll be a link in the description box below. You gotta watch it because it's really good. I go through basically all of Sneakercon and I focus on heat and people and fans. And it was great. My whole intentions of going there was really honestly to just capture video of heat and meet as many fans as possible. I damn well wore a shirt that said Dells in big letters in the back of my damn shirt. I wanted to make sure that everyone that wanted to meet me had an opportunity to yesterday. I posted on all my social networks that I would be there around 3 o'clock. I posted it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Vine. I mean, if you're a diehard fan of me, then I would assume you'd be following me on one of those social networks. And if you're not, and you watch all my videos, there'll be another time. I'm gonna do this again. I will eventually, because it was such a great experience just meeting the people that watch the show, that love the show. But make sure to follow my social networks, follow my Facebook, follow my Twitter, follow one of them. Whatever one you use, follow that so you know, because I didn't have enough time to do like a YouTube video about this and that. Like, it takes time to do the YouTube stuff. Something like posting a quick 6-second video saying I'm on my way to SoulCon, meet me there in 4 hours. It's just a lot quicker, or typing it on Facebook. But all in all, it was a blast meeting everyone that watches the show that was there. And if I didn't meet you, there'll be another time. And shout out to everyone I met at Sneakercon. It was a real great time meeting fans of the show. We had fun. The energy people gave to me, I gave back just naturally, just because I just enjoyed it, man. It was a pleasure to meet people that enjoy watching the show, and it was great. And that's it for today's Sneaker Podcast. Maybe I'll do a video, some sort of podcast or something like that, at least, just giving tips. If you plan on going and you never went before, some advice. If you want something like that, leave a comment in the box. Maybe I'll do that eventually. I know from time to time people request videos, and I've been trying to get to them, like a how to lace your shoe video, which I did the other day. If you're looking for that video, just go to the main page and go to, my newest videos. There's a playlist, and I just did it. I think the other day it went up. I show how I lace my shoes and whatnot. People really enjoyed that video already, and if you haven't seen it, matter of fact, I'll even put a link in the description box below. Definitely check out the episode at Sneakercon, and check out the podcast I did last week talking about LeBron James and just how his shoes have evolved as far as in quote-unquote this sneaker game. Definitely 2 episodes I really think you're going to want to check out. And I've reviewed a ton of shoes, man. So many damn shoes. I reviewed the Global Game KD7. I think I'm going to review the new Jordan 6 that's coming out. It's either called History of Flight or History of Spizike. I keep hearing it's History of Spizike. That's what it really is because of the design and the interior. But I think I'll be reviewing that soon. So look in the description box if you're checking this out tomorrow, because I think I may be doing that review tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that review. And everyone, I hope you're having a great time out there. Please share this on your Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Let your friends in your circle know about my show. If you love the music you hear in all my episodes, it is free. I'm just recording it just to have music that's original playing in my videos, so that, I don't want to use other people's music and whatnot and, mess up my channel. So I got my original music. It's free. I'm not trying to be the next big rapper or anything like that. I'm just having fun. If you love the music or you like it, you can get it for free. Real simple. Just look in the description box below. There'll be a whole bunch of information. So check that out right now. And with that said, we out.
DJ Dells, you know I love you, love you, love you.
Haters just mad that we winning his plans. More status, y'all just follow commands. Young, rich, and just don't give a damn. No new friends, all about the Benjis and fam. Original like Adidas, top 10s be the meanest. Wavy since a fetus, big ego, I'm conceited. I don't give a fuck about you or your weak crew. Talking all that rah-rah till you see us come through. Then you're quiet, not a sound or an action. Trolling online, but a personal reaction. I don't care what you say, I'm doing me. Bigger threat, DJ Dells, free Max B.
I don't care what you want.